Red Amaranth. This is what red amaranth seeds look like. I sow red amaranth seeds by broadcasting them evenly across the soil surface. Keep soil moist until seeds germinate. Red amaranth seeds start to germinate. This is what red amaranth cotyledon look like. It is common to have some seeds fail to germinate. For me, red amaranth seed usually germinate between day 2 to day 7. For me, red amaranth success germination rate depend on seed's quality, seed age, moisture and temperature. For me, red amaranth seed viability are at least 12 months. Seed viability is greatly affected by its quality at the time of collection, its treatment between collection, storage and the conditions in which it is stored. True leaf start to emerge. Growing temperature for red amaranth are about 24 to 34 degrees Celsius. Red amaranth grows well in hot and humid weather. Planting red amaranth in rainy season, excessive rainfall, will impact the quality of their leaves. Red amaranth prefer to grow in loamy well-drained soils. Soil pH range for growing red amaranth 6.5 to 7 pH. Soil I use for growing red amaranth contain cocoa peat, red burn soil, micro, fine sand, old humus and charcoal. You can use whatever growing media available to your convenience. My soil pH, when I try to grow red amaranth, are about 7 pH, and you can measure your soil pH by using pH meters. Red amaranth need at least 8 hours of sun to thrive. In my climate, I grow red amaranth at full sun location. Container size I use to grow red amaranth, height 37 centimeters, width 40 centimeters, and when growing red amaranth please make sure your container have good drainage. For me, the advantage for growing in container is gives me more control over sunlight, moisture and temperature. If grow red amaranth in the garden bed, space plants around 8 to 10 centimeters, 3 to 4 inch apart. On average, every time I water my plant, water usage are about 500 milliliters, and time I water my plant is between 7 to 8 am. Red amaranth leaves wilt due to getting too much sunlight. On a hot day transpiration causes more water to be lost than is coming in, and the water balance within the plant can get thrown off. If you can, please avoid watering in the evening, since at night, water tends to rest in the soil, around the roots, which encourages fungal growth and insects infestation. Water usage depend on container size, container type, weather and climate you live in. And depending on your conditions, you may have to water as often as twice a day. If the plants seem to be growing slowly and you want to use fertilizer, please do not overfeed the plant. Overfeed using nitrogen fertilizers in red amaranth can accumulate excess nitrates in their leaves. Excessive nitrogen in red amaranth, often found in overfertilizers, also can cause the plants to become leggy and less suitable for harvesting. My minimum temperature when growing red amaranth is 24 degrees Celsius, and my maximum temperature when growing red amaranth is 33 degrees Celsius. My average humidity when growing red amaranth are about 88%. I grow my red amaranth in tropical climate. Red amaranth prefer to grow in tropical climate. Red amaranth is propagated by seeds. Red amaranth is annual plant. Harvesting red amaranth leaf. I just harvest a few for cooking and let the small plant grow. Regardless of your cultivar, amaranth leaves can be harvested at any point. I prefer to harvest my plant at early morning. For me, red amaranth leaves storing temperature are about 1 to 3 degrees Celsius with relative humidity, 90 to 95% will make their last for 7 days in refrigerator. In commercial setting, 1 hectare of amaranth farming can produce 15,000 kilograms of plant. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more videos. Feel free to leave any comments or questions below.